Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely...
Yeah, there's Deshaun Jackson, too.
And the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball.
Damn.
Oh, they come after him right
This nigga got the same team as me? Goddamn.
on the first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw.
Damn, they on dick.
The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long.
Oh my God.
Be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if...
Damn, he's finna bat that bitch.
Sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Taking off. Carrying that ball loose.
Get that.
It is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the
AJ Hall popped his ass.
defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Damn, them niggas is getting back there.
Incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. It's first down, and they'll run. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Let's get that.
To the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Past the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here.
And he's in!
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them. And
Hello?
when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short. You know, you could almost just look down at the huddle. The players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Let's get it.
Is caught beyond the pylon. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Lions called their first timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go in the second half. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. Third down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Lions get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it up to the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just...
Now a 3rd and 2. Jones motioning here. He's going to have the first down and then some. A gain there of 13 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Let's go now.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker, and they have turned it over on down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. To the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the deficit cut from 11 down to a field goal, as now they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a give up the middle. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mike. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington,
Cowboys.
Texas. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
He'll find his running back. It's Emmitt Smith. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. To throw, it's Breeze. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They'll try and run for it with Emmitt. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a first down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll stay on the ground with Emmitt. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. And when you need the tough yards like they did there, it feels pretty good to turn around and hand it to Emmitt Smith,
who always ran with supreme confidence. He didn't care if you knew the play call. He didn't care if you knew he was going to get it. In fact, I think he liked the challenge of you knowing that and him still picking up first downs and big yardage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. It's Edwards again. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Breeze to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. A collegiate star here in Texas at SMU, it's Eric Dickerson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Cunningham. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd down and 1. Cunningham to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. In motion here is Witten. Inside give to Dickerson. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Now Cunningham. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the...
Nigga quit. Hello? Hello? Hello. Hello.
Dude, what the fuck
Notoriously
he's
bad
talking
at
about?
shooters, especially Siege.
All right.
Yeah, bro, you won't even 1v1 this guy in Siege, dude.
Who, me?
Yeah, dude.
You're washed. What do you want him for?
Yo.
What do you not want me wanting him for?
Cause he cooked you, dude.
That nigga's 322 right now. I don't think I got cooked.
Dude. Dude, ever since Siege X got announced, Godar, you've been playing all coy with the game, dude. You won't